now. Let's check. Hello.
Yes, ayan. So let's all welcome Mr.
Hello.
Junyoon Park, also known as Mr. J, the market leader for Korea, Japan, and ASEAN region of Fanshawe College. Good evening or good afternoon, Sir J.
Hello, everyone. This is Jay from Fanshawe College. It's my pleasure to join 𝗷𝘁𝘁𝗿𝗍.
Mhm.
Yes, Sir J is actually in South Korea right now, partner. So annyeonghaseyo, Sir
Yes.
J.
Thank you.
All right, so I believe you've prepared a presentation for our viewers tonight, right, Sir J?
Right, exactly. So it is not gonna take a long. Okay, so
Okay.
it's a short presentation, and I will also answer all of the questions.
Questions
If
of
the
our
students
viewers.
will have any question, I will answer for them.
All right. So I think while Sir Jay is preparing his screen for his presentation, partner, do we have any new comments?
Okay, so we just like to say hello again, of course, to everyone. Ayan, because I did ask about the clarity of our audio earlier. Marifel, thank you so much for the update. Same thing with Jirel, thank you so much. And of course, yeah, everybody are starting to like tag their friends now. And Marifel is saying, Anyong, Sir Jay.
Jay.
Okay,
All
so
right.
I
So I
think
think
I
Sir
can
Jay is ready.
share the screen right now.
All right.
Yes. The floor is all yours, Sir Jay.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Not
The
yet as of
presentation?
now. I think we have to add the stream. Okay,
All
there
right.
you go.
It's on screen.
Okay. All right. So hello everyone. My name is Jay from Fanshawe College. I am the market leader who is looking after Korea, Japan, all of ASEAN region. And especially we also have international education advisor in Makati. Her name is Ina, but she is not available right now. So she is taking holiday and she will come back, I believe, after next week. So we also have many Philippine students. That's why we have international education advisor for Philippine market. But she is working close with me because she is also taking one of my market. So, but if you have any question, feel free to ask me today. I will try to answer all of your questions.
Mhm.
All right. So this is our main campus. So Fanshawe is one of the largest school college in Canada. We have a 9 different campus based on the different programs. But most of the students are studying this campus. So as you can see, it looks a little bit different compared to other colleges. So all of the buildings already connect. So you don't have to worry about snowing, raining, hot and cold after you arrive at main campus. So before you will apply Fanshawe, you also need to know about our city. So Canada also has a London. The city name is in London. We're located in Ontario. It's 2 hours from Toronto by car. It's actually 178 kilometers far from Toronto. And we have airport pickup service. It's fully free. So we will pick you up at Toronto airport and we will drop you off in London. So London is also one of the main city in Ontario and Canada. And our population is more than 533,000, and we have a lot of companies. And we are also close to America, 2 hours from Detroit. So there are many American companies in London, Ontario. And one of the benefits to study at Fanshawe and living in London, the accommodation fee is way more cheaper than other cities. Compared to Toronto and Vancouver, at least 40% cheaper. So
Mhm.
our Philippine students usually spend 380 Canadian dollar to 450 Canadian dollar to rent one room, which include the utilities and Wi-Fi. So you can save a lot of money for your living costs. And there is also a lot of parks. So if you are going to bring your family, and you also can have barbecue or play with your kids. You can pretty much enjoy your life with your family in London. And we also have a lot of companies and small business. We have around the 1,300, medium business around 2,000, large business we have 300. So during you are studying at Fanshawe, you also have a lot of part-time co-op job opportunities. After you finish your program, of course, you have a lot of full-time job opportunity. And we also have a really great, career service center. They will fully support international students to find a part-time or full-time job. And here's the summary of London, Ontario. We are also education city. That's why we also have a lot of elementary and secondary schools. So Thames Valley School Board, TVDSB, it's a public school board, and they will fully support our international students and family. And London Catholic School Board, they also provide a free education. So a lot of Philippine students bring their kids, like children, and you don't have to pay their tuition fee. It's 100% free if you will study at Fanshawe as a full-time student. We also have a great university in London, which is Western University. We also have a really good relationship with them. And public school is only Fanshawe. And living cost, I told you, at least 40% cheaper than Toronto and Vancouver. And we also provide a free bus pass. So until you finish your program during your holiday too, like a vacation, you don't have to pay for your taking bus. So it's unlimited. Your student card is a bus pass, and you can take a bus as much as you can. We have really good transportation system. And healthcare, we also have a lot of hospitals and walk-in clinic. So that's why we have a lot of health science programs compared to other colleges. So St. Joseph Hospital and Victoria Hospital, University Hospital, when Western University, they have a doctor program, registrar nurse, pharmacist program. So they have a university hospital. And also there are a lot of walk-in clinic too. So Victoria Hospital is the second largest hospital in Ontario.
Wow.
So that's why you have a high chance to get a full-time job after you finish your program. And around the London, there are also a lot of big hospitals and walk-in clinic too.
Mhm.
And here's the map. I just put all of the elementary, secondary, Catholic schools, and medicals, and YMCA. So it's also explained you London is really, safe to city because we have a lot of students and families. So wherever you will live, your children will have school, which is really close to your accommodation, and they will have a fully free, like a 100% free education from our school board. Fanshawe is one of the largest school. We have a lot of programs. There are a lot of different program areas. Before you will study and coming to London, you better to know which campus you will study.
Mm.
And you can find your accommodation which is close to your campus. So in London, we have 6 different campus. Oxford Street campus is our main campus, but we also have a transportation campus, aviation campus. We have 2 different downtown campus, and also we have a London South campus. You already saw our main campus. We have more than 200 programs, post-secondary programs, and international students can also apply. And we have more than 43,000 full-time plus part-time. We have around 7,000 international students from 104 different countries. So we try to recruit many different country students for domestic students and international students because Canada is multicultural. During your study, we want you to share your culture and understand different accents and pronunciation. It always help you to, pass the interview because whenever you have an interview, you might not have interview with, you know, English country speakers or Canadian. You might have interview with Korean, Nigerian, Indian, or other country people. If you don't understand their accent and pronunciation, of course, you will not understand their question. Then you will provide a wrong answer. Then you cannot pass the interview. So that's why we try to recruit many different countries. Compared to 2019 September and 2020 September, 2019 we had only 86 different countries, but since 2020 we have 104, and in
Wow.
2021 we expect 120 different country students will study at Fanshawe. So we really try to recruit many different country students, and we have more than 600 Philippine students. So Philippines is the second largest market for Fanshawe. 15-minute walking distance from Fanshawe main campus, we also have a transportation campus. This campus fully focus on transportation programs. So we have two different colors. Red is a 2-year diploma. Green is a 1-year certificate. So we have two different programs, automotive and diesel. Different car size. So automotive, you're gonna fix like a Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Porsche, Hyundai, Kia, like a small size, medium van, SUV, which use gasoline. But diesel program, you're gonna fix like a big size, like a heavy duty, like a big truck or construction truck. So I believe most of the people watch the Transformer movie. Optimus Prime is a diesel, other cars, automotive. That's why only Optimus Prime can call them as automotive, because
That's
he's
nice.
not automotive.
I love the trivia.
Yeah. Yes.
So if you like automotive, I like Optimus Prime, you can study diesel program. Okay.
Okay.
And it has a tons of job opportunity right now because after having COVID-19,
Yeah.
also Canadian people cannot take a flight to other country for their holiday or vacation. So they are doing camping, going to beach, or book the cottage. They are staying, spending their time with their social bubble, which will be their relatives, family, or friends. So they are going to drive. They're going to use their cars more than before, which means they need to maintain more than before. So Model
Yes.
Power program also has a higher salary. It's a really good salary. Even after you get some license, you're supposed to have a specific work hour, work experience to get the license. But after you get the license, your salary will be amazing. So transportation, I really recommend you to study. And also in London International Airport, we have aviation program. So we have the largest aviation campus, and we have right now 8 different programs. So blue is a 3-year advanced diploma, 2-year is red, green 1 year. We also have a postgraduate program. But in my presentation, only 7 programs are in the presentation. Why? One more program is coming in September 2021.
Oh.
The new program is flight attendants. I believe a
Wow.
lot of international students will apply. So since September 2021, you still can apply. You can apply. We're gonna open flight attendance program in September 2021. So if you like it, apply. So we have total 8 different aviation programs.
All right.
And actually, we didn't usually have a Philippine students, but since this year, we are getting many applications from Philippine students. So we expect we're gonna have Philippine students who will study 2-year aviation program or 3-year aviation program in September 2021. And our aviation programs also include co-op. That's really unique program. And in First Downtown campus, we also have a separate campus which focuses on digital and performing arts. And Philippine students are interested in game design, interactive media development, 3D visualization, animation, and broadcasting, and interactive media design. Those programs also have a lot of job opportunity, getting more opportunity after COVID-19. Most of the people are working at home, studying home. So whenever they have time, they wanted to play game, they wanted to watch animation. So there are more job opportunity. and interactive media development and interactive media design. They are also going to help like a company to um, advertise their product and their food for restaurant. So before having COVID-19, small business people, they didn't have to have social media. But right now, all of the company need interactive media development and designers to advertise their product and sell their food every day. So that's also in demand programs. So I really suggest you, if you have experience, we have 3D animation and character design under postgraduate. And also we have an interactive media specialist. And also one more new program is coming in September, which is digital communication management. So if you're going to study interactive media specialist, that is a 1-year postgraduate program. To apply 3-year PGWP, I recommend you to study one more postgraduate will be digital communication management. So you will study 2 different 1-year programs to apply 3-year PGWP. Right across from the first downtown campus, we have a hospitality culinary arts campus, which fully focused on hospitality program. So right now, because of the COVID-19, hospitality, hotel, resort, service management student might not have a many job opportunity, but within 2 years, the industry, the hospitality, tourism industry will be back to normal. But you will have to spend 2 years to finish your program. So you still can apply hospitality program.
Yeah.
But right now, which programs have a lot of job opportunity? Baking, culinary, food and beverage, golf, special events, tourism, professional butchery. Because people are still order food through cell phone app. So culinary management, like a chef, they are pretty much busy. Restaurants are really busy. People are not eating at the restaurant or dessert at dessert store, but they are still ordering. So that's why they are more busier than before. And people need to have like beef and pork. That's why professional butchery techniques also have a lot of job opportunity. We also have a postgraduate program. So you can see different color under postgraduate. The first one, the dark purple, is a 2-year postgraduate program. And light purple is 1 year. So we also have a hospitality and tourism operation 2-year postgraduate program too. And we opened it like 3 years ago, this campus. So most equipment facilities are brand new. And London South campus, we opened it last year. And some of the postgraduate programs students are studying. And right now we have many students, Philippine students in business management and healthcare administration management, retirement residence management. Those are 3 programs we have many Philippine students. But I will show you other postgraduate programs. We have so many postgraduate programs which Philippine students love it. So employment rate in 2019, we had a really high employment rate, which was 90.3%. So 10 of 9 students got a full-time job. So we really support international students and Canadian students to find a full-time job because we understand why you want to study Fanshawe. So I'm going to explain to you how we support. So our career service center, we have a lot of full-time staffs are working. So what they're going to help you, they're going to fix your resume. They're going to make your resume, like make you beautiful resume and cover letter. And they will help you to improve your interview skill. And also, we have more than 8,000 partner companies. So we used to have a physical offline job fairs on campus, but we couldn't make it after COVID-19. But we still provide online job fairs last year. So a lot of students could get a job too. So that is how we support international students applying the job or have a chance to get a chance to have an interview. And every intake, we also provide a Fanshawe Works workshop. So we invite our alumni students who have been working as a full-time employee, got a permanent resident, who already settled down in Canada. They attend our Fanshawe Works workshop, and we'll tell you how they prepare to get a full-time job during they were studying at Fanshawe. So all of the unique information, you will get it from our student, not from, international center, because a lot of students are always complain, international staffs always give them, positive or good thing. So that's why we are not going to say anything. Only our, alumni students and our partner companies will provide a lot of unique information. So this is online seminar always 1 week before program intake, because after you start your program, you have to focus on studying. So that's why we provide this information before you will start your program. It's 100% free workshop. And there are a lot of co-op programs at Fanshawe. Co-op is also really important because you better to have, reference, work experience, and you have to build a relationship, make a social network, and you're gonna have a chance to have an interview. So co-op is gonna help you to make it. So all of the co-op students will have cooperative education in the first semester. Co-op professor will also explain you to make a professional resume and cover letter and how to find a co-op job. And after you finish the co-op course, you have to apply co-op work permit, or you can process co-op work permit when you process your study permit. And after that, after you get the co-op work permit, you also need to get the social insurance number and supplement your resume and cover letter to the company. Career Service Center will also help you. After you pass the interview, you're gonna work during your vacation. So in Canada, we have an internship, externship, placement, co-op, but only co-op is a paid job. Other three are free, just having more experience. But co-op is a paid job, that's why it requires interview, okay? And admission process, actually, Fanshawe College Fanshawe College does not require IELTS. We waive English requirement for all of the Philippine students. So no IELTS, no TOEFL, okay? So you don't have to take IELTS.
That's good news.
Here is a benefit. If you have IELTS academic, higher than 6.5, no less than 6.0, you have a chance to get our language award, $1,000, which we have for Philippine students. Second thing, if you have a higher than IELTS academic 7.0, no less than 6.0, you have a chance to get $1,500. That is our entry scholarship for Philippine students. And you also have a lot of different scholarship, opportunity after you finish each semesters. After first semester, there are a lot of different scholarships, so you can apply. After second semester, you also can apply many different scholarships based on your GPA. And admission process, we only take 4 days to process your application. So if you will not get your application within 4 days, just let us know. And if you are going to apply through the visa center, I'm going to waive the application fee because you attend our seminar today. So I really appreciate you. So please contact the visa center to apply Fanshawe. Then I'm going to waive the application fee for you guys. Okay? I only can do waive the application fee. I'm sorry about it, but that's what I can do for you guys. So contact the visa center. So here's my program recommendations. There are a lot of programs available in September. Most programs are still open. And I'm not sure what program you will study, but those programs have a higher salary and a lot of job opportunity. in demand, and there are a lot of Philippine students studying and wanted to study in 2021. So you might interest one of these programs. And we also have building technology, electronic, aviation, computer IT, always have a lot of job opportunity, business. And here's more program recommendation. Under human service, we also have many Philippine students who have been studying, who are studying in developmental service worker, early childhood education, social service worker, PSW, autism and behavior. We also have a general knowledge and retirement graduate management. And also we have a 4-year degree program. Here is more postgraduate programs. We have a lot of Philippine students that are studying this area. And studying at Fanshawe, for intake, September to December. If you apply September intake, your first semester will be September to December. Second semester will be January to April. But in Canada, we have 3 different intakes: fall, winter, summer. So you can apply fall 2021 and January 2022 and May 2022. So we accept May 2022 intake. So feel free to apply as soon as possible. Who will get the seat? Who apply first? Always a first to come, first serve. You wanted to guarantee your seat, apply first, pay tuition fee. All of tuition fees are mostly between 16,000 to 18,000 for 1 year. Okay? And buying book, textbook between 500 to 2,000. Huge difference. Why? Because we also have used book. And we also have a Facebook group page for Philippine student, Fanshawe Philippine student Facebook page. If you're going to join our Facebook page, you also can buy used book from our current or alumni Philippine students. Okay, so feel free to join our Facebook group page. And number 4, I already mentioned you, living cost really cheaper than other city, only 380 to 450. So you can save a lot of money. Here's a more detailed application process. Online application, actually, it's $100 Canadian dollar application fee, but I'm gonna waive. So please contact Visa Center, and we're gonna issue your letter of acceptance within 4 days. If you will not get the acceptance letter, contact Visa Center. Okay? Then they're gonna push us, and we're gonna provide it. After you receive the first LOA, letter of acceptance, you must pay $2,300 deposit. Then we're gonna hold your seat until payment deadline. So before processing study permit, we always recommend you to pay at least first semester tuition fee. If you can pay more, I recommend you to pay 1 year tuition fee. Will be better. You will have a higher chance to get a study permit. Okay? I don't recommend you to apply study permit right after you pay only deposit. It's risky. So after you get your study permit approval letter, you also have to let us know that we will update your profile and your seat is guaranteed. And student service, we have a learning center which provide peer-to-peer tutoring and conversation class, reading and writing. So even Philippine students or international students have really good, speaking skill or listening skill. Many international students don't have really good reading and writing. So I suggest you to join our reading and writing workshop. It's free. And also, if you wanted to have a lot of experience with international students, please join our conversation class. And you're supposed to have a volunteer experience to apply scholarship. So if you're going to join the conversation class, you can be volunteer. International Center, we provide almost the same student service as other public schools, but one thing different because we also have immigration advisor who can help you to, extend your study permit, apply for work permit, and PGWP. So every week we have an online section. It's a free online section. You can join and you will learn how to extend, apply visa. Okay. Student Success Advisor, we have Student Success Advisor in all of the programs. So if you have any specific questions or if you are struggling some courses, you can make appointment and talk with them and they will help you. Career Center, I already explained to you. And Fanshawe Care in International Center, we also will provide you medical insurance, dental and vision insurance, free bus pass, free 2 night accommodation, free airport pickup service. So it will help you to save also a lot of money. And accommodation, homestay and residence are available, but we don't have a Philippine students who are living in homestay or residence because private accommodation is pretty much cheaper. And our Philippine community always help our new student to find accommodation. So we don't have Philippine students in residence yet.
So they can
And
take that
here's my
option,
contact
right?
information. So feel free to contact me if you wanted to have an individual meeting or wanted to talk with me. You also can save my Korea cell phone number, and I'm using WhatsApp, WeChat, Viber, Line, and Skype. Or you can also contact the visa center to arrange individual meeting with me. Okay?
All
Right.
right. Wow. Thank you so much for
Thank
that
you.
wonderful presentation, Sir Jay. And you've given us very attractive data in terms of living in Ontario, Canada. So thank you for that presentation, Sir Jay.
Yes, and
You're
also
welcome.
aside
Yeah.
from that partner, no, Fanshawe is actually like offering everything that the students needs while they are
Yeah,
in Canada. So
correct.
I'm very happy with your presentation today, Sir Jay. It's because it will give me the visual of what will going to happen with our future students from your school. So I just like to acknowledge partner and also Sir Jay that you mentioned earlier for our viewers to all our followers on social media that Fanshawe is actually waiving their application fee and also an additional information that IELTS is not required if you're going to study. Is that correct?
Right. Yes. But not only follow your social media or viewer. If the
Yeah.
student will apply through visa center, I'm
Yes,
gonna wait.
correct.
Okay. So if
Yeah.
you're gonna contact me to waive, if one of your followers will contact me to waive, no, I'm not gonna waive it because I'm not
Yes.
sure the person is really actual follower or not, or joined our seminar or not. So
Yes.
they must
We have to
apply through
have.
the visa center.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's good.
Yes. And of course, the Visa Center will help assess whether they're qualified and help them choose what course is really fit for them. So it's really good that you have or book your one-on-one assessment with one of our education and immigration experts. And that's when you can avail this special offer that Fanshawe College is offering our supporters and followers partners. So thank you so much, Sir
Right.
Jay, for that wonderful news, especially to our
My
aspiring
pleasure.
international students.
Mhm.
Mhm. Okay. While waiting for everyone, if to our viewers, if you have questions, guys, feel free to write them in our comment box. Okay, so that we will going to raise that, and Sir Jay will going to give us an answer. But I'd like to throw my first question to you, Sir Jay Park. We understand that most of our what is this, our viewers or our followers and our clients, their common concern is that with our current situation right now, do you still offer, let's say, if they're going to enroll and it just so happen that there are some closure of borders, let's say of Canada, are they allowed to like move their intake to, let's say, a later months or something like that?
Well, actually, since last year, we also had a lot of blended programs, and blended students supposed to take a flight to Canada, and
Mhm.
Canada government allowed them to arrive in Canada, not online students. But since 2021, even online students also can arrive in Canada. They can take online
Yeah.
course in Canada. Blended student, of course, they must arrive in Canada. So in September, what we expect, we're gonna have online and blended. For what we
Mm-hmm.
expect, we're gonna have more, 15% more blended programs based on our vaccinate, right? and with a social distance. So we will have more blended programs for September, but we have not decided what program will be blended or online yet.
Mhm.
But mostly business programs will be online, but other programs will be blended because other programs include a lot of placement, internship, and also practicals. So that's what we expect, but we will let students know as soon as possible. And a lot of also students wanted to if defer their intake last year.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yes.
But in
Yes.
2021, only few students.
Yes.
So in May intake, today also a lot of Philippine students took a flight to Canada. They contact me and we expect more than 150 Philippine students in May intake.
Wow.
And they didn't defer. They wanted to start. And September student, they feel really wanted to start their program even online because Canada industry and economy, my opinion, will be back to normal within 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Because Canada is an amazing country.
Cross vendor.
But who,
Yeah.
yeah, who's finger, right? Who knows? But who will get a job opportunity? Who will finish their program first, right?
Yeah.
If students
Correct.
will, you know, defer their intake every year, they don't have a chance because other students are ready to start. It's
Yeah.
really risky, but they wanted to take a risk. Then they will have a chance, higher chance to get a full-time job, right?
Correct.
That's why those students will get a job first, and who will start later, they will have a last job, right? So I always recommend all of the international students to start their program. Don't defer anymore.
Mhm.
That's
Okay.
right.
All right.
And of
I
course,
think I have a
partner.
follow-up question,
Yes.
partner,
Go
because
ahead,
Sir
partner.
J Park, he mentioned earlier that they have actually a high number of Filipino international students. So Jay, can you share to our viewers today if what are the top courses or program Filipinos are taking in Fanshawe?
Okay.
Because maybe they're thinking that these courses are like in demand for Filipino there, or just to give them an idea.
Okay. Can you? I just tried to share my screen. Can you see our program brochure?
Okay, let me share this.
So
Is
you
this?
see our brochure, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So there are many Philippine students under business. We have many business students in human resource,
Mm.
finance, supply chain, because supply chain is also one of the main industry in London. Office administration executive, health service. We have a few students in computer IT and media. We have many students in health science, like a fitness, occupational therapist assistant, pharmacy tech, nursing, and you last study personal support worker. And here, early childhood education, social service worker, developmental service worker. And we have a few students in manufacturing.
Mm-hmm.
We have tons of students here, culinary baking, food and beverage, and nutrition and food, and professional butchery. And we are getting more students in transportation. So mostly in 2019, until 2019, mostly Philippine students used to study in business or hospitality field.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
right now, they are getting a lot of different information through the social media or from us or from our education partners like a visa center. So they like a diversity. So they
Yeah.
apply different area. And right now they understand they're gonna invest their money, their time. That's why they will get the study permit and they will study different programs and they will apply PGWP and there's no more, not no more, but less Philippine student who wanted to apply the permanent residence under caregiver stream. but there are tons of Philippine people who apply the PR under caregiver. But right now, we have almost the same number in health science and business, but how we could increase the Philippine students because of the other programs, other industry. Actually, in postgraduate information technology, we also have many Philippine students.
That is so cool. That is so awesome to know that a lot of Filipinos are trying to not only know but also infiltrate different industries in Canada. So thank you,
Right,
Sir Jay,
yes.
for mentioning that
And we
to
are
our
also
viewers.
getting more and high school graduate student. Now Philippines has a
Wow.
K-12 education system, right?
Yes.
So no IELTS, no English. So they're gonna apply same as Canadian students.
Yeah.
Okay. I have last question, Sir J Park. Because earlier you mentioned that from your school you actually are accepting high school graduate Filipinos, but the
Mm-hmm.
concern is how about they didn't take the K to 12 what is this
Program. Yeah.
The
program in
previous
Philippines,
Philippine
like from
education
the
system.
previous curriculum
Yeah.
concept.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So
So
are you still
previous
allowing
education,
them or
of
accepting them
course.
rather?
So there is a few different group in from the Philippines. First, finish grade 10 plus
Mm-hmm.
college. Okay,
Mhm.
that's
Okay.
it. Or grade 10 plus university. Okay, they can apply any programs. But
Mhm.
if Philippine student only finish grade 10 high school, no college, no university, they can apply 1 year general arts and science program. That is
Mm.
also full-time program.
Okay.
After they finish the general arts and science, they can study any 2 year diploma, 3 year advanced diploma, or other 1 year certificate program. Then
Nice.
apply 3 year PGWP.
Okay.
Still no
That's
IELTS.
an option. Wow.
Still no
Still no
IELTS.
IELTS.
Okay,
Wow.
that's
Thank
very
you
Still
for
no
good.
IELTS.
emphasizing that. Yeah, that's
So
so
we have
cool.
a 220 programs.
Yeah.
Only one program requires IELTS. Pharmacy technician. That is not our admission requirement. It's
Yeah.
from association. All of the
Yeah.
students who will study pharmacy technician, they have to send the IELTS to association. So
Mm-hmm.
only pharmacy tech requires IELTS
IELTS.
199, no IELTS.
Mhm.
That's
That's
so
Yeah.
good.
good. It's amazing. And of course, partner, it's very nice that Sir Jay emphasized that there are a lot of options for Filipinos. So, and if you are a high school graduate from the past curriculum in the Philippines, you still have an option. So, it is best to book that assessment with us so we can also help you and inform you how you can go through this process and become an international student at Fanshawe College. And of
Mm.
course, Sir Jay, before we forget, we'd like to thank Pancho College for partnering with us, and it's we shared success, of course, of Miss May Quiobe. Hi, Miss May, if you're watching. She's one of our successful clients in the Visa Center, and currently she already had a granted post graduation work permit, and she's a graduate of Pancho. So we're very proud of her path, and she's actually working now in Canada, and we're very happy for her. And thank you, of course, to Pancho for that.
Mhm.
All
Okay,
right.
so I think because I'm still checking if we have questions from our viewers, but I think all of the topics was covered during your presentation, Sir
Yes.
Jay. So thank you so much for that presentation. And do you think you still have more comments there? To everyone who would like to ask, for sure their question now in their mind is about the tuition fee. So although it is mentioned already in the presentation, so Sir Jay, in behalf of our viewers, so I know that it is a requirement if ever that you would like to take a student visa going to Canada under your school. So how much do they have to prepare for them to have the what it is to have a to become a student of Fanshawe? Do you require a 1 year payment of the tuition, or do you have this special arrangement that they just have to pay like first term or second term is
No,
just
No, it depends how Philippine students will apply study permits. But
Mm-hmm.
what I heard from Canada immigration, if the students will pay more, they will have a higher chance to get a study permit
Yeah.
Mm,
Yes.
because of
okay,
tuition fee
that's a
receipt
good
is
thing.
also their financial statements. They have a strong finance. That's why they can pay more tuition fee. But regular stream student, they can apply after first semester tuition fee. But SDS, they must pay 1 year tuition fee. So it
Yep.
depends how students will apply, study permit.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
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 correct.
correct. Thank you. That's from
Thank you so
me,
much.
partner.
Yes, thank you so much, Sir Jay, for being with us, and we hope to see you in our future webinars. And please join us again here in TVC
Of
Q&A. So we're
course.
live in our various pages here on Facebook. So and of course we're live on YouTube. So thank you so much, Sir Jay. And do you have any message to our viewers tonight?
Oh, okay. I always tell all of the international students. So a lot of international students are spending their time to make, 5 years or 10-year plan.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make it. That's waste your time. And they also really wanted to know which programs are really good for applying permanent residence, how they wanted to apply permanent residence. Don't think about it because when you study, immigration policy might change. Then you get disappointed. So right now, what you have to do, you have to choose right program which you like it, which you love it, enjoy. Then you will success. And once you have a full-time job, once you have a more than 6 months full-time work experience after you finish your program, then you can think about how you will apply permanent resident. There are many different ways to apply permanent resident. So you have to submit all of your documents on the one way to get a permanent resident. So
Mm-hmm.
don't think about long-term plan. You have to choose the right program and make a short-term plan. What if you will not get your study permit? What if you will not pass your medical exam? Your 5 year plan is nothing. Okay? So that's why you also choose the right program. So I really recommend you to contact Visa Center who have a lot of work experience, who already met a lot of many different people. And if you wanted to talk with me, contact Visa Center. I'm happy to talk with my students. Okay? So choose the right program. That's what I always telling our students, potential students.
Right.
Wow, that's
Thank you so
very
much,
good
sir.
advice. Thank you so much, Sir Jay. And of course, I know it's already late in South Korea. I think it's past 11 p.m. Am I
Yeah,
right?
it's 11:49, but maybe after 2
11:49.
hours, I'm gonna sleep.
Yes. So thank you so much, Sir Jay,
Thank you,
for
sir.
your time. Yes, thank you for your time. It's 11:49 p.m. in South Korea, but still, Sir Jay is with us, sharing with us the details of how you can become an international student in Fanshawe College. So once again, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with the Visa Center and know more about Fanshawe College, we have our number there. Okay, so you can send us a
Mhm.
message via WhatsApp and we can book that appointment.